What's up? This is Nick from Arcane Sanctuary. Today I'm going to be going over something very different. This, my friends, is an upgrade video. Let's get into it. Okay, cool. So right here what I have is a drop-in, well, not so much drop-in, I do have to solder a little bit, but it is a replacement upgrade for the P-base made by David K. Starr. These are amazing. I put them in every single base I have so far. I put them in my Warwicks, anything that I plan on keeping anyway, I should say, because I built a lot of bases lately. But anything I'm keeping, I'm going to put these in. So let's jump into this, unbox it, and see what we got here. Superior Tone. Pro Built, StarGuitarSystems.com is Dave's website. I met him online, never in person, and he's great. You contact him, he gets back to you, and kind of get a feel for what you're looking for. So, and he packages his stuff pretty well too. Man. That there. One day I'm going to be prepared for these things. Okay. So when he sends them to you, they come in a nice little bag, and they come on a board. I'm pretty sure that they might even be made on this board. I never asked him how he did his process, but they come in a nice Starr, just a little Starr bag, a little picture of them. Hey, what's up, bud? All right, cool. So this is the system. It's the PB Pro, which is, I guess the Pro Gear Build Pro, P-Base Pro. This is one of the most expensive ones I did see for the P-Bases on there, other than the one with the sealed, which these are obviously not. I don't tour, so I don't need the sealed ones, but if you're a touring musician, he has pots that are sealed off so you don't get sweat and crap in them and stuff, and they're supposed to last a lot longer. This one intrigued me because of the capacitor on it. I have a couple with the vitamin Qs that he's built for me, and also with the orange caps. So this was some kind of Russian, I don't remember quite exactly what it is, but it's a .047, and it sounded like it was interesting, so I did want to check it out and see. So this is how he sends them to you. It's got its own custom board. Each one has its own serial number listed on it as well, with his signature. He signs it, the date that he made it. Very, very top notch. And for, I believe I paid on eBay $59 for this. You really can't beat it. You know, I mean, if you did it yourself, you'd probably spend about $40 on the components alone, if not more. And then to see his precision wiring and solder jobs, it's just, I'm good at soldering. I have no problem with doing this myself, but for whatever bucks, I'd rather support Dave, to be honest with you. I mean, he just does a good job. All right, so let's rip this thing in and see what we can do. Today I'm going to be putting that into my Squire Classic Vibe P-Base in Surf Green. So I've already got 3 mods to it. I've got the High Mass Bridge by Hipshot, which is incredible. Love it. Very easy to manipulate and get precision. I've got this Zero Mod from Zero Mod. It's 2 different spots that you can put your finger rests on, and it's without drilling abnormal holes in your guitar. So if you ever decide to sell it, you can take it off and sell it without drilling a bunch of holes everywhere. It does have upgraded sticker by Fender. It's not a real Fender. It is a Mighty Mite neck in maple, and it's got the Fender Made in Mexico tuners, and I find them to work. So this is going to be my standard playing bass as of late. Practicing with some friends and stuff. Like I said, I'm not doing any live stuff, but if I were to go live, this would be basically my full setup. I'm not changing the pickups yet, so I'm going to do a before and after tone and see how you think it sounds. And for a clean tone, I'm just going to pull up something quick. The Ampeg V4B is... Alright, so that's the factory preset on the Ampeg V4B. I'm just going to jam a little bit so you can hear how this bass sounds. right, this thing's tuned standard E. Like I said, it's got a few minor upgrades to it. I'm going to drop it about 50% in the tone. Pro tip when you're doing these, try tuning your bass first. Kind of forgot to do it there, and I heard something a little wonky. It goes on the E, A string. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. All right, we are back. Okay, so the last setting I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll the tone completely off. A little Motown-y. Little slap tone. All right, cool. So actually, what? I didn't think I was going to do this, but maybe I'll videotape this. See what happens. Okay, and we're back. I tried filming the whole desoldering process and putting these in, but it just didn't have enough storage on my phone, so it cut out in the middle. And I ended up having trouble with the pickguard. I did have to route it out. I know Dave did say that the specs are there. I should have read the instructions because I ended up just kind of getting the biggest drill bit I had and finagling it, which was not fun. It took a little time. I think it would have took half the time if I didn't have to do that. So listen to the instructions. Always listen to the master when he tells you to do something. That's, I guess, the greatest thing you can learn from this experience. But they fit in seamlessly. Yeah, I had to change the knobs out, but other than that, it seamlessly looks fine. I mean, you could see the original harness is like a spaghetti string, and you saw how nice and tight Dave's was. It's beautiful. This is just absolute garbage. So without further ado, I'm going to get this. Ooh, okay. So the signal appears to be a little hotter. I'm going to have to drop that down. Okay. Right off the bat, it's smoother and darker, which is pretty cool because the vintage modified, they come like so that cheap wiring. It sounds more crispy, and these strings are not the newest, but they don't sound nearly as bright as that did. So let's knock it down about halfway. That is just beautiful. Let's get this thing down all the way. Oh, the phone's picking up some kind of noise. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can. Oh boy. All right, there it stopped. It is much smoother. I mean, like ridiculously smoother. Let's see how the slap bass is. awesome. So for a sub $60 upgrade, this is fantastic. I mean, there's really nothing better you can do than just drop these in. It's cheaper than a set of pickups, and these pickups sound fine. You know what? That's probably the way to go. And if you know what you're looking for a different tone, throw different pickups in. Go from there. But I would start with the wiring first because you can see the difference right off the bat. You can hear the difference. It is just smooth. It is beautiful. I am going to rock out the rest of the night with these things. Once again, David K. Starr, thank you very much. This is not a sponsored video. I have all of his products in all of my bases, I believe, right now. Yep. One I don't, actually. I have an active Warwick base, and I would love to make that passive, so I'm going to have to hit Dave up again. But thank you very much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. I am Nick from Arcane Sanctuary. No longer just the bass distortion channel. We are going to be doing reviews on all things bass now. I have to upgrade this thing. It's not moving as fast as I wanted to, folks, so we're going to have to make it move, all right? Rod Diaz, I'm coming for you.